Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Trill here in the ASS Family Channel. I'm here with the one and only, the legend.
Mom.
We got evil family YouTuber is facing justice. As y'all know, we watched that video a while ago. It was you know, the worst and most evil family channels, and yeah, she was on them, and she was probably the worst on them. Yeah, she's literally a sin to humanity, and her existence is literally a cardinal sin.
Moms.
Embarrassed. She doesn't represent y'all. She's not a mother.
I don't know what she is.
She's not a mother. She is a demon. She's a witch. Yo, they was burning her at the stake in 1628. She was getting burned at the stake for these actions. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, y'all, we got Charlie on the beat, so you already know it's about to be funny because you know he got the sarcastic humor and all that. I love Charlie.
And I love his hair.
But yeah, y'all, of course, if y'all want to watch the original video, we'll be down in the what? Description down below ski. Give your own opinions and conjecture. Without further ado, though.
All right, here we go.
Let's
see what you gonna say.
Oh man.
About 5 months ago, I covered the story of the 8 Passengers YouTube channel and all of the evils that were going on behind the scenes. 8 Passengers was a YouTube channel that had over 2 million subscribers. It was a popular family channel that showcased a strict style of parenting. That's what it became known for. But the word strict doesn't really cover it. That's a huge understatement. It was really alarming to a lot of
I like to call it torture.
They were treating their family like they were in the Marine Corps. Like, they ruled their family with an iron fist. And it eventually came out that the children in these videos were being abused. And 5 months ago, the story...
I'll stop you right there, Charlie. I think abuse is an understatement. I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that. Abuse is an understatement. You're going to see, because she obviously got sentenced.
Freed themselves, escaped the house, went over to the neighbors, who they
is that not torture?
The authorities. And after an
That's not abuse. That is
found
torture.
Some horrific shit was going on with this family. Mainly, the mother, Ruby Frank, abusing her children. Ruby Frank also had an accomplice named Jodi Hildebrandt, and together the two of them put these children through unspeakable evils. And today, I have an update to share with all of you because they have been sentenced. Ruby Frank was apparently sobbing at the sentencing and blamed the child abuse on being deceived into thinking the world was evil. I don't understand that.
No, she got sentenced 60 years because I was about to say, if they pull the freaking insane crazy card for this lady, I'm really... I've been gave up on the government. I don't trust them at all. But
she was insane, so...
No, well, yeah, true though. Yeah, no, she type was.
Yeah, so.
Nah, she type was, for sure. Yeah, but that don't mean she about to she about to get a pardon. Nah, you gonna face these 60. Matter of fact, they should have doubled it. Double it, pass it to the next person. Now you gonna double it and keep it. That's tough. I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
that thought process at all. She was deceived into thinking the world was an evil place. Thus, she had to be evil herself. You're the evil, Ruby.
I freaking love Charlie, bro.
What the fuck are you talking about? She had the gall to try and paint herself as a victim, almost. Making claims that she was manipulated and
she tied up her kid with duct tape and didn't feed him.
Turning into this child abuser.
What
it's
the heck?
Ridiculous. But luckily, the crocodile tears from this brain-dead strategy here didn't do much to help her. She was sentenced to 4 to 60 years in prison. She pled guilty, along with her associate, to abusing 2 of Frank's children. However, neither woman will serve more than 30 years in prison because of a Utah law that prohibits consecutive sentences exceeding that. Moments before, a Utah District Court judge sentenced Frank to consecutively serve 1 to 15 years behind bars for each of the 4 counts of aggravated child abuse. Frank tearfully told the court she never meant to harm the children. Which makes it...
You know, that's real interesting that she never meant to harm him. What
you meant to do?
I find that quite interesting because, you know, he was literally tied to a chair or whatever, John. He was strapped up, tied to a chair, malnourished. You was not feeding him. Y'all was not checking up on him. He had to literally break out and escape and go get the neighbors to help. So you ain't mean to harm them? That's crazy. Because last time I checked, that is all harmful actions. Man, I cannot stand these type of people, bro. Because they will always play the victim. They will never think that is they will never not think that it's not their fault,
they don't do that.
Like, that's crazy. Like,
ain't nothing to do with that. That's what they say. What, me?
I didn't mean to harm them. I promise. I was deceived into thinking the world was evil.
I gave her water.
By who? Who? Nah, she need to tell me who deceived her. Who?
The camera? I don't know.
Oh, your YouTube subscribers. They told you to abuse your children. They sure
that's what
did.
She's probably gonna say.
They sure did. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Like, bro, come on, bro. You taking this accountability and this jail sentence. That's tough. Like,
absolutely
bro, what?
No sense. She obviously knew what she was doing was harming the children because she would deprive them of food, water, a place to sleep. and the children were even beaten, among other horrible things. All things that can't necessarily be.
Mom, do you remember when the one son was like, yeah, man, I ain't sleeping in my bed. I was sleeping on a beanbag for like 7 months.
Written off as strict parenting.
Bro, like,
this isn't one of those situations where you'll see people come out of the woodwork to defend it. They were just spanking their kids. It helps discipline them. Put some hair on their chest. I remember when Peepaw took me out back and made me gargle a glass of motor oil and nails in order to turn into a man. And look how I turned out. It's nothing like that.
Nah, but seriously though, I'm not here to bean. I feel like I don't know. We're in a day and age where things are obviously being more prevalent on the internet, and whatever form of discipline you choose to like obviously do with your children is totally up to you. Mm-hmm. And in some situations that's unfortunate because it can lead to things like this, right? Mm-hmm. But I feel like there is a totally different dissociation world, right? Where like, okay, get them a little tap on the bottom, cool, don't do it again, this, that, and third, and your kid had to break out of his own house. This bull was looking like a skeleton.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure he probably gonna show pictures. Ooh,
bro.
Y'all need to go watch that video.
Bro, come on.
Go watch that video.
She would beat her kids and left them in states of malnourishment.
Mom, that's actual war torture type John.
What Ruby and Jodi inflicted upon these children, and that full potentially 60-year sentence really sucks here because they deserve life in jail for what they've done here.
Fully agree.
The reason why
100% agree.
There's a huge range of 4 to 60 years is because there's still one more step where another board is going to ultimately decide how much time they should spend there, and if the board members are watching, it better be the maximum.
God, that's what I'm saying. Mom, I'm telling you, I know I already said it, but they better not pull this insane. I'm telling you, because that joint really get me tight, bro. Like, she real life.
She knew what she was doing.
Bro, she was committing crimes against the Geneva Convention, against her own blood children. Mm-hmm. Are you kidding me?
For YouTube.
And they're gonna be like, yeah, she'll get a 4-year sentence with parole. What? Bro, Mom, if that happens, I'm crashing out. If that happens, I will never believe in the government. If I ever commit a crime, just send me to jail because I won't believe that the court system will try to help me. Nah, not at all. You might as well just send me to jail. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. This lady, Mom, these two, this lady and her husband, whatever, new husband, I don't know what they do with this. I don't really care what it is because they're both scumbag human beings, right? They better get the max, yo. Like, I'm dead serious. They better get the max.
Maximum is an affront to justice. Heavens to Betsy, I tell you, if they end up only serving 4 years for these actions, I'm gonna have a conniption. You would be enabling monsters to get away with it, and that is an unforgivable sin on your part. You would be sending yourself to hell for that. You'd be dining down there with Lucifer in the afterlife if you let them.
On whatever higher power y'all believe in, Charlie is spitting facts, bruh. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, they better not get 4 years. Mom, I'm telling you, I'm starting a petition myself. It will be on this YouTube channel. It will be his own video. I will be like, yo, everybody comment, and that'll be his signature. Bro, this video will have 10 of thousands of comments. I promise you. What? They better not get this minimum, yo. Oh my God, that junk really bad.
Get away with this and only get 4 years of prison time. So the Business Insider article dives a bit more into Frank's behavior during this. So she was saying that she was deceived and had a distorted version.
No, I'm sorry. I know Charlie's gonna go over it. Well, we have to read this ourselves because I'm already reading it and I'm pissed already.
But Charlie's gonna read it.
The former mommy blogger told the court she was deceived and had a distorted version of reality that went largely unchecked. Unchecked? Who was supposed to check you? You're an adult with children. Who was supposed to check you? Your mom? Where your mom at? Now I'm asking, where your mom at? Your mom better have done.
Okay.
Oh my.
All right, keep going. Come on, because we already know Charlie's gonna read it.
Yeah, then I might as well just let Charlie read it.
Reality that went largely unchecked. She then just starts blabbering to try.
Okay, so he's not reading. Okay, well, he's not gonna read this. I was led to believe that this world was an evil place filled with cops who control, hospital that injure, government agency that brainwash. Okay, well, some of these I could get down with, but that still doesn't understand. That still doesn't make me understand why you thinking this, which are outside sources, by the way, because none of these. Okay, the cops are not in your house with you. The hospital isn't in your house with you. The government isn't in your house with you. The church leaders are not in your house with you. Your husband is in your house with you. Wait, turn your line. Protection.
Like, come on,
Mom. This is making no sense. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is making no sense as I read it. Like this is literally making no sense. She was led to believe that there was an evil place. That there are husbands who refuse to protect and children who need abuse.
That's why she pleaded guilty to all 4 accounts of child abuse.
Wait, I'm so confused because she said she didn't want to harm her children. She said, oh my God.
Okay, well, keep going.
No, I just have to make sure I'm reading this right. And husbands who refuse to protect and children who need abuse? What the? My choice to believe and behave this paranoia culminated into criminal activity for which I stand before you today, ready to take accountability. Good. Great. And you gon' get it. Mm-hmm. You sure are gonna take accountability for this. You're not getting out of this one. Tough. Frank previously pleaded guilty. Great. Mm-hmm. While sobbing, she referred to her situation as her little chicks. And to herself as a mama duck who was constantly waddling them to...
There was no safety at all in this.
Where was the safety? Where was the safety? The dungeon?
She had him down in there?
Yeah. Where was the safety? The malnourishment? No food? Man, that was having them feel real safe. I'll tell you what, man. I ain't gonna lie to the one son. Yo, that beanbag was real safe. That was really his comfort zone. That was his security blanket because he ain't have no blankets.
This is
that's crazy. This is insane levels of like delusion, bro. Like this is crazy. I can see now over the past 4 years I was in a deep undercurrent that led us to danger. Frank said, I would never have led you to darkness knowingly. I was so disoriented that I believed dark was light and right was wrong, and I would do anything. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep playing because she's clearly out of her mind.
Had a distorted view of reality, saying, "I was led to believe that this world was an evil place filled with."
Mom, this is what people on drugs be saying. I not really think about this.
Agencies that brainwash, church leaders who lie and lust, husbands who refuse to protect, and children who need abuse. Let me pause real quick. Ruby, if this was your view of the world, why wouldn't you want to rise above that and be the exact opposite of that perspective? So you're viewing the world through your stupid glasses. Whatever. You got your fucking moron dunce hat on. Whatever.
Yo, you know the Joker from Batman? Mm-hmm. She got that Joker gas or some John, bro. Because she really is evil and she thinks this John is funny and great. Like, that's insane. Like, that's really crazy.
Be the exception. Why wouldn't you want to be the one that's loving and nurturing their children?
Exactly.
Why wouldn't you want to be the one that's not evil in this evil world you live in? That doesn't make any sense. You are just yapping about fucking nothing. This is a nothing burger of a statement.
This literally means like nothing at all.
Almost some kind of victim of deceit. Now, I don't know if this next part is her just putting on a facade, faking self-awareness, or if she really does finally understand that she is the big bad here.
I don't think
and
she
that
does.
It is all her fault.
I'm sorry.
But
I'm
she
just
says
not
that
convinced.
It was her choice to believe and behave this paranoia. It culminated into criminal activity, and she stands ready to take accountability. And then says at the end, I can see now over the past 4 years I was in a deep undercurrent that led us to danger. I would never have led you to darkness knowingly. I was so disoriented that I believed dark was light and right was wrong. I would do anything in this world for you.
These people
to me, this feels like hollow words because the only thing she ever did in the world for her children was keep them in a state of malnourishment, fear, and misery. I really get the...
She said, I would have never knowingly harmed you, bro.
So she didn't know what she was doing.
That's Mom, this is what I'm saying because you're acknowledging now that you did all this to your children, but I'm confused on how you weren't acknowledging this in the moment when you weren't feeding your kid, when you was literally beating him while he was strapped to the wall.
And they was showing videos of this on YouTube?
Nah, of course they couldn't.
I was gonna say, people was watching this.
Of course they couldn't, because if they did, they would get. First of all, they would get immediately banned.
Well, what videos were they showing on YouTube that they were YouTubers?
It was like, the casual family John. They pretend everything's cool, and then there were some videos where the kids just start talking, and then you like, wait, man, hold on, bro, this lady kind of tweaking, and then she telling them to be quiet, and John, I'm like, she off. But like, bro, my thing is like, how does she not feel this in the moment? Like, she's gotta actually be crazy, but then I don't want her to be, because then they gonna be like, all right, she need the minimum, send her to the mental institution. Yeah. Like, bro, no, you need to go to jail, bro.
She trying to run that insanity right now.
That's all I'm saying. Like, nah, bro, you going to the federal pen, bro. Like, I'm not playing with you, bro. Nah, you're not getting out of this one, gang. There ain't no cheat codes. You can't keep mashing AXB the triggers. Nah, bro, you ain't putting in this cheat codes for this one, bro. Nah, I'm cool off you.
Impression that Ruby is a manipulator. I think what she's trying to do here.
Oh yeah, she's top tier in that joint.
Of remorse. I really get the impression through learning what I have about this case now that Ruby would do anything to keep herself out of trouble. But I think deep down she isn't really remorseful of her actions.
That's what I don't think she is either.
In this year-long disoriented state that led her to abusing her kids for this long period of time. She was so proud of the way that she handled her family, she would post about it frequently on YouTube and defend it.
This is exactly... Yo, Charlie's really spitting. Like, I need you to understand. Like, he's really talking right now. Because this is all the points I be thinking in my head. Like, yo, this doesn't make no sense. Like, she was outwardly projecting this on YouTube that she's proud that her kid is sleeping on a freaking beanbag when he has a whole room in bed. You was depriving him of that, John. Not to mention your other kid, again, which got the worst of it all and had to break out. Like, you were... Bro... Like, you openly was talking about some of this, John, bro. Yo, Mom, she's gonna really try to play that insanity card. And it's gonna work. It's gonna work, and I'm gonna be so mad. Bro, I don't trust the government, y'all. Like, I'm gonna keep it a stack. And then some people are gonna be like, oh, no, it's just sign it third. Well, you don't have no choice. You kind of right, because, yeah, the government do own the U.S. What you supposed to do, bro? You can't do nothing. But I'm sorry, I just won't trust y'all, bro. I don't have faith in y'all. Nah, bro. If she realistically gets, bruh, if she don't get the max, forget the max. If she gets 4 years, the minimum, I'll never trust the government ever again. Like, and I don't know, I already don't, but I would just never trust them. Nah, that's cooked. Like,
so I really think she's not remorseful and just desperately trying to save her own ass. Also, the next thing she said about her willingness to sacrifice all for her children being masterfully manipulated into something very ugly once again reads to me as her trying to pass the blame.
Exactly. So who manipulated you to do this?
Ruby,
I'm assuming your new husband or whatever. Probably him.
Deceived victim here, and Jodi kind of being like the puppet master behind it. Jodi was the one that was really kind of isolating Frank, keeping her away from her husband and all of these other things, and making sure that her morality was constantly confused. So it really just seems like Frank's strategy was to push a lot of that onto Jodi, where she was the Frankenstein who made Ruby into a monster. Allegedly, Ruby had been made to believe that Hildebrandt had insight to offer a path to continual improvement, and eventually it twisted into something heinous, which resulted in all of the abuse. Frank's lawyer even outright said that she was manipulated by Hildebrandt, saying that Hildebrandt systematically isolated her.
Mom, she's an S-tier story villain. She is more of a villain than the Bullazzo from Toy Story 3, bro. She's a real Disney villain. Like, she's just pure evil. Like, this is crazy. Like, and she will not take the blame. Oh, yeah, man, he told me to beat my kids.
It was Jodi.
Mom, I need you to, as two people that I believe are saying, I believe I'm saying, y'all could probably say I'm not the way I be crashing out, which fine, I give you that. But as somebody who can clearly think from right and wrong, because she said she literally couldn't think from it, right? Who is about to tell me? Matter of fact, this is perfect, because again, I'm your kid, you're a mom, so this is perfect for it. Who is going to convince you to willingly beat your children? Who's convincing you to do that?
To nobody.
Tell me right now. Be serious. Who's telling you to do that? I'm not even playing.
Nobody. What?
Exactly. So how am I supposed to believe this, bruh? You would have to want to beat them, bro. If somebody,
you need to beat your kids.
Say to Jodi do whatever was right. Say this all right. You still willingly agree with his ideology, agreed to do the action, and did the actions, and did worse on top of that. What are we talking about? Your lawyer, the lawyer, no lawyer should have ever even took us. I understand that's your job, but bro, you're going to lose, bro. You're going to lose this case. You're not winning this case. There's no argument to be had for this, bro. You can't blame it on the other bull. Y'all both committed these actions together.
They both going to jail.
Exactly, like, bro, this is not even a case I would take up as a lawyer. Like, forget morals. You're just gonna lose this case no matter what. Like, come on, bro.
From extended family, older children, and her husband, and gave her a distorted sense of morality. Even though, like I said, Ruby Frank is a child abuser who I also believe to be a manipulator as well.
Exactly.
So Jodi also is evil. Let's not forget. So speaking of Jodi, she received the same prison sentence as Ruby. Jodi will be facing 4 to 60 years in prison as well. Again, that's up to the board to decide exactly how long. 4 to 60 years.
Jodi.
A business partner?
Yeah, Jodi was.
Where's the dad? I thought Jodi was the husband. This is a business. Who is she?
Jodi is Ruby's
Your business partner. Okay. You know what? Fine. We're gonna label it as business partner on the court case, right? No, I'm assuming Jodi was your best friend, right? So I just what I'm assuming. So that means your best friend convinced you to abuse your children.
She blamed it on Jodi. Jodi probably looking at her like, girl, I tried to tell you to stop.
I get it. Tell you, Jodi wanted this to happen too, apparently.
Now Jodi's like, now look what you done got me into. I told you to stop, didn't I?
Yo,
how many times I told you to stop?
The YouTube going down. We going to jail. The business is cooked.
I whispered it to you. I wrote notes. Girl, I put it in the wine glass.
I need y'all to know this is not funny, by the way. I'm not laughing.
No, I'm not laughing at the situation.
I'm laughing at how Jodi freaking and Ruby. Dumb they are. Like, how did they think they were gonna win this case? Yo, they should have just well, I mean, it looks like I'm with Charlie. She's trying to pull the manipulator card to feel bad so they give her less of that. Nah, she's trying to pull that shit. I really don't think she's remorseful at all, bro. I really don't think so. I'm sorry. Like, that's cooked for me, bro. Because if you would have felt any, literally even a sliver, 1% amount of remorse, bro, you would at least. But
they only
food,
that video.
Bro.
See if you keep going down the arrest. That video they only showed the mom getting arrested. I don't remember no Jodi in there.
All right, we're gonna.
Maybe we gotta look at that video again.
No, you might have to for real.
To decide exactly how long. And I'm hoping they make the right decision and give her and Ruby the maximum amount of time in prison. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the 8 passengers abuse case, there's going to be a quick summary that I'll go through here. So in August, one of the children, the 12-year-old son, climbed through a window from Hildebrandt's house to get help for himself and his 10-year-old sister, which prompted a neighbor to call the police. And at the time, the police described the child as emaciated and injured with duct tape around his ankles and wrists. The prosecutor said Miss Frank and her business partner held 2 children ages 9 and 11 turning 12 in a concentration camp-like setting. The children were regularly denied food, water, beds to sleep in, and virtually all forms of entertainment. The children were beaten, bound, forced to do manual labor in the sweltering heat, and emotionally abused. Both children had extensive physical injuries from the abuse that required hospitalization when they were found, and the injuries from the bindings to the 12-year-old were particularly awful. There's more information about some of...
Y'all heard Charlie read all that. I don't care what sentence you use. You listen to it, okay, cool. You read it, if you read it, cool. What about any of this here is defensible on their part? Tell me, right now. What defense do you have? How is your lawyer gonna argue this for you? How? Like, even if you want to, yo, mom, this is a terrible case to get on. I wouldn't even have been the lawyer on it. I would have just let y'all have to rock. Y'all would have y'all know y'all going to jail. Because, okay, we blame it on Jodi. Again, like I said even before. Yo, she still manipulated you and convinced you to do. You still did the actions, bro. You're doing the time.
But they just said they found them in her house.
Exactly. Like,
it wasn't even in Frank's house.
Oh, my God. Oh my, I'm out.
The son ran out of Jodi's house to the neighbor. They wasn't even in Ruby's house. This is crazy.
Bro, yo, mom.
I don't think they was home.
He's
so where did she get arrested at? I wonder whose house. Mom, when the daughter was recording that. Y'all gotta watch that.
I really do believe, and I'm telling you, I say this all the time. I genuinely do believe that all life is valuable, bro. You should never wish death on nobody, bro. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't know if I'm saying the same for her. Like, I'm gonna be real.
They better not do no insanity plea, nothing, bro.
I don't know. Like, I'm not feeling it for her, bro. Like, if she and this may be crazy to say, but if she lost her joint or somebody did some joint to her in prison, she might have lost her life. I don't know if I'll be hyped. I'm not sure if I'll be hyped, but I'm not gonna feel bad.
They gonna get tortured. I'm not feeling bad. You wanna mess with little kids?
That's what that. Yo, this is what I keep saying too, and you completely right. Yo, y'all know what happens to the them heads that be messing with kids in the real bad ways. Yo.
They be getting it,
bro. They do not play with heads. I be messing with bro. She's cooked. She's done, bro. Yeah, she's done. And you know what, bro? She deserves it.
They might do it to me. Do it to me. You did it to a child. Do it to me. See, they be getting it back. I bet they gotta be in isolation.
Oh yeah, you have to. No, you gotta go straight to solitary, bro. What? You can't be in the general public. You gonna be a corpse. Like what? You're getting cooked.
The abuse that she would inflict upon her children. She kicked her son, held his head underwater, covering his nose and mouth so he couldn't breathe. All kinds of horrible things that I don't think I need to keep going into detail on.
I don't even know.
Ruby and Jodi are monsters.
Look at these two.
These two scourges of humanity. These two.
Wait, this was what? During a filming promoting the therapist conscience, whatever program.
Oh my,
Connection program.
Mom! No, don't tell me!
Moms of the Truth.
Wait! You're kidding me! They ran a therapy! Mom, no, this has to be lies. I will never go to. I already didn't care about what. Listen, if you have therapy and that don't work, I think I'm messing this a little bit. That's great. I'm sorry. I don't believe in therapy because, bro, like, son, I'm not paying somebody to talk, bro. I'll talk to my dukes. I'll talk to one of my peoples if I know they're gonna actually listen. I'm not paying somebody. That doesn't make no sense. Like, bro, that like literally, and that to me really defeats the purpose because, bro, you don't want to actually listen to me. Like, you only listen to me because I'm paying you. You feel me? But what is a therapist mean, John? To give advice, to hear people out? Yeah, these two were your therapists, or at least ran your therapist
company. Yeah, they
company.
were the moms of truth. Look, moms of truth.
These two that, oh my God, y'all know it. They abused children and literally tortured them. These two was gonna give you life advice.
They was gonna give you the moms of truth advice.
Yo, humanity is cooked. I need y'all to understand humanity is cooked, like Dunzo, finitoed. Like who do you believe in nowadays? You can't believe in Gen Alpha. They smoking USB sticks that taste like watermelon. I can't trust the therapists. They abusing the children, literally giving them the worst advice ever. Bro, oh my God, you can't trust nobody.
I could just imagine what they were saying on their shows.
I know. I want to know so bad. I really do. I want to know so bad.
Mom.
We definitely have to watch this and laugh at it because I'm going to be freaking dying at it because I'm going to be like, word? This word and imagine saying this and then going home to your son who is tied up to the wall with duct tape and June. That's crazy, bro. That's really nutty. Like, that's nutty on levels I don't even know. Like,
plain and simple. Now I want to briefly discuss the husband, Kevin. So, as you've just learned, Jodi had urged them to separate. She kept Ruby isolated from him.
Yo,
in order to save their marriage,
is Jodi the Joker? Like, yo, she's really she's a mastermind, bro. Yo,
she was controlling that whole house.
Another anime I be watching is called Classroom Elite. Yo, basically, she's like the Ayana Koji of this verse, bro. Because I swear, her manipulation is top tier. Yo, Jodi is crazy. Yo, she convinced Ruby to be her kids, abuse her kids, torture her kids, and to leave her husband. Yo, she's top tier.
All right, we gotta read this one.
Yo, these skills of manipulation are insane.
During counseling. Okay.
Hildebrandt suggested that the couple separate to save their marriage. Kevin's lawyer, Randy Kessler, previously told people Kevin, who was charged in the case, has filed for divorce, moved out, and stopped communicating with his family and had direction. Social workers and the police were called to the family home multiple times in recent years, but made no formal accusations. People repeatedly reported in the plea agreement. Ruby acknowledges that the child abuse escalated over the 2023 summer. Eve then 9 was forced to work outside in the heat barefoot and to run barefoot on dirt roads for the same period of time. Yo, what? Yo, this is actual, bro. Like, Mom, this is on some like 1865 timing. Like, I'm gonna keep it a stack. Like I don't want to get too explicit, but yeah, this is on that tight timing, bro. Like, this is really disgusting behavior, bro.
Separate. So Kevin eventually moved out and stopped communicating with his family at Jodi's direction. Now, social workers and police were called to the family home multiple times in recent years, but there are no formal accusations. Kevin has made statements through his lawyer, Randy Kester, and has stated, the treatment these children received at the hands of those whom the children had a right to trust was horrific and inhumane, both physically and psychologically.
So why did he not
Kevin remains focused on the rehabilitation of these sweet and vulnerable children so that they might return to a normal life as soon as possible. So it sounds like
probably because she was probably slandering him online, because that sounds like something that would probably happen. Like, remember, they got 2 million subscribers. You could be like, yo, your dad, no, he doesn't do nothing and all that, which could just ruin his life. Because you know how people is when you fan, like these mega fans of people, these parasocial bulls, they dox you, all that junk. He probably just didn't want to deal with none of that, which is understandable. But like, I also feel what you coming from too. Like, I don't care. If it's me, I don't care about that social media joint. Y'all need to realize, bro, this is all online. If you don't see me in real life, if I don't look at my screen, look at my phone screen, see all this junk, bro, that y'all can't affect me at all, bro. Like, if I go outside, no technology, what are y'all gonna do? Tell me what you gonna do. Tell me what you gonna say. You can't say nothing to me. You're across the world. You're across the country. Like, bro, come on, bro. I don't care. Bro, I'm going to get my kids, bro. So I ain't gonna lie. I'm half and half for him, bro. Because I feel it could have ruined his life. But at the same time, bro, once you have kids, at least in my opinion, bro, like that's your life, gang. That really is your life. Like you gotta really lock in for that. No cap. I'm not gonna hold you. Like,
no idea what was happening there due to being separated from the family like that. When I initially covered this story, I didn't know that he was away from the rest of the family and completely ceased communication altogether. So I guess that would explain how he'd be in the dark. But if I'm being honest,
maybe this was before she started abusing him and all that. So then he wouldn't even know if he because I'm assuming we already know Ruby's like literally pure evil. So I'm assuming she wasn't going out of the way to make sure he was catching up with his kids. Of course not.
Right.
So like,
because Jodi wouldn't let that.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Jodi is she is a top tier level 10 manipulator. Like, she could probably literally talk you into. Taking your, you know what I mean? She probably really could at this point. Because, like, bro, how did she convince this lady to keep doing all this, bro? How? Like, I need to know that. Like,
surprised that he wouldn't see his children a single time throughout this long period of abuse. Like, if he saw them one time, he would immediately know.
That was the point I was making. Like, he should have really locked in. Like, yo, what's up?
Immediately see something was wrong. They were in a malnourished, emaciated state. There was, the bruises, like so much that you would immediately see, and you can't be oblivious to. It would be impossible to be oblivious to.
So he didn't see him at all.
Ignore it, you would know. I'm not trying to accuse him of anything here. I'm just saying it is a little weird that he wouldn't see these children throughout this long period of the abuse they endured. I understand Jodi told them to separate and to stop talking, but I can't imagine someone just willingly doing that.
Yeah, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Jodi was sending some threats to him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he had to be getting blackmailed or some junk. He had to.
Children, too. You know what I mean? But anyway, I am happy to see that Ruby and Jodi will be facing prison time for this. Hopefully,
I'm loving that.
Prison time for this because it is heinous. What they've done is unforgivable.
The max.
And I think even 30 years, if they get the maximum sentence, is a light sentence for this shit.
Yeah.
This is awful stuff. So yeah, I just wanted to give you an update to this story.
That's children? Really children? Yeah. It's like, dude, shout out Charlie, but to children. Your blood children. And you have like almost 6 children. And on top of that, you're using them for YouTube clout. I know that for sure. Like, come on, bro. Y'all a classic terrible family channel, bro.
At one point, they had to stop using them because they was looking.
They was all growing up.
Yeah, but they was looking horrible.
Oh wait. Oh, I didn't even think about that. True.
Yeah. So.
True. Yeah. You can't.
You had to stop.
You can't show the one kid with the literally black ankles and wrists and literally looking like a skeleton, bro.
Yeah.
He looking like Gollum from Lord of the Rings, bro. Yeah. Nah.
So I'm pretty sure she stopped using them.
Well, yeah, y'all. I don't know what Perry I believe in, but I'm not even a believer. But yeah, she's definitely going to the HE double hockey sticks. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack. Like she's absolutely going there, bro. She about to be Lucifer's best friend. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Forget Jodi. I wonder. Jodi could probably convince Lucifer to take her soul. Most likely, she probably could. The way Jodi was convinced.
Jodi was the man.
Jodi was playing literally like Jodi was like Ruby was Jodi's Pinocchio, bro. She was really like puppet master, bro. That's some wild John. I'm not gonna
Jodi's
lie.
puppet master, straight up.
On God, like I'm like, this is crazy, bro. She convinced her to do too many heinous acts, and then talking about something. Nah, bro, I was in a dark spot. The world was evil. No, bro, you was evil.
So now, guess what's gonna happen? Ruby is gonna plead insanity of being controlled and manipulated by Jodi. So Ruby's probably gonna get 15 years, and Jodi probably get maybe the 30 or something.
If either one of them get 4. I don't have no faith in humanity, y'all. Y'all need to understand I don't have no faith in humanity. Like, if I had to trust, imagine having to trust an average Twitter bull to do something. What the heck? Are you insane? Bro, I would rather trust an ant. I would trust a snail to beat the Flash in a race before I trust a Twitter bull to do anything. I ain't gonna hold you. So, like, bro, imagine. But yeah, that was evil family YouTubers facing justice, and boy, am I glad to see it. I am. They better get the max. They both better get the max. And we gonna keep looking out for the story, and when they get their full sentences and we know what it is, y'all definitely see us back on here to discuss that. You know what it is, because man, as a family channel ourselves, we obviously don't got no children to keep popping out or whatever, to use for clout, because I'm 20 years old and my sister is also basically my age. So pass cookies. So yeah, if you expecting that, go follow the Prince family or some junk. I don't know. Like, you actually don't, because garbage.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get off that trash. Anyway, like I said, Evil Family YouTubers is facing justice. Shout out Charlie. Please go subscribe to him. He's a GOAT. I ain't gonna lie. Charlie be making everything funny no matter how freaking bad the situations be. I love Charlie for that. And of course, if y'all want to watch the original video, like I said in the beginning, I'll be down in the description below to give your own opinions and conjecture. Boy. Mom.
Tell them what to do. You mean like
tell them what to do.
Hit that thumbs up. Okay.
You mean?
Comment. Oh man, whatever you want. I can't.
Comment that scum is in jail. That trap. No, let me stop playing.
Yeah,
don't comment all that.
Don't comment that.
But yeah, comment whatever you think about the situation. How do you feel?
Yeah.
You know, I do want to see other viewpoints. Obviously, you know, being that we're a reaction channel and share our own opinions and conjecture, it's nice to see clashing ideals or other points that we haven't thought about in the video. So definitely comment with how you feel and
subscribe and why you roll to 2K. Ooh, we almost there. And then turn on that
post notification bell so every time it says family post new video. That would be fresh, hot, spicy, fiery, and
always in your feed.
Always in your feed. Who you?
I'm Mom.
Attaboy Trill, the bull that I'm just disappointed people like this just was roaming free for that long, bro. I'm really just am. And we gonna catch y'all later. Peace.